I'm here at West Aurora High School. Bobby Gunn Darby, this is your alma mater.
What a great night. Wind is blowing. Both teams in the playoffs. Whoever wins tonight is going to be the home field advantage.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
I can tell. And there's nothing like an excited Bobby Gunn Darby here at his alma mater.
Friday night, baby. Friday night under the lights.
Friday Night Lights, what it's all about, and that's what we're bringing you here tonight. Now, West Aurora's coming in 7-1. South Elgin 6-2.
Both good teams. Both good teams. West Aurora's, I know, I always love their speed. Give them the ball. We'll take our chances anytime. But South Elgin's tough. They're tough. They have played a good schedule.
Yeah, and the one common approach, they did both lose to Glen Bardese. And we were talking about it just a minute ago. Winning this last game, how important is that here to these teams?
Well, for West Aurora, number one, you want to win on your home field, okay? And you want to close the season knowing you're going to have a home playoff game, at least one. And if you're South Elgin, you want to win here because they're fighting for that home field too. And so it's a big game tonight for both teams.
Yeah, it really is. The Blackhawks get a win here tonight. They could possibly get a 1 seed, and that most likely that
makes a difference in those playoffs.
So, yeah, keys to the game here tonight?
I'd say for Elgin, just slow down West Aurora. West Aurora, other than Glen Bardese, they've racked up 40, 50, 60 points on everybody. So for them, slow down West Aurora. For West Aurora, just play the regular normal game. I think West Aurora's going to win by 10, 15 points.
So we're looking for a big game tonight. We know that you are too. So stay right here with us. We'll be back with kickoff after this here on Team 17.
Get ready for the fall hunting season by stopping in at JR Shooting Sports.
Stay warm when you're out on the hunt by choosing from a wide assortment of hunting apparel. JR also has a huge selection of guns for the hunt, as well as sports optics. And don't forget to stock up on ammunition because JR Shooting Sports is your fall hunting headquarters.
We're located on Oakhurst Drive in Aurora. And visit us on the web and on Facebook.
Hey, Larry, it looks like West Aurora is going to be receiving the ball.
Absolutely. Welcome, high school football fans. It's week 9 of the regular season, last regular season game here at Ken Zimmerman Field. And this West Aurora Blackhawk team is all kinds of fired up, as is Bobby Gunn Darby.
Yeah, they kicked it on the ground, keeping it away from the speed of West Aurora, and it looked like it paid off. Kicked it to the 30 and recovered it to 30.
Well, and you're exactly right. The squib kick does alleviate a return. So strategic by South Elgin, no doubt.
It's going to be West Aurora. It looks like 1st and 10 on the 30-yard line. It'll be interesting to see if they can contain the speed of West Aurora, which most teams this year obviously haven't. But South Elgin's going to put up a good fight tonight. I do believe that, too.
I think it's going to be a really good game, as you indicate, Bobby. Because West Aurora, like you're saying, they've done nothing but put points on the board all season long. There's the big guy off the left side, rumbling for 15 yards.
Holy cow, rumbling, stumbling, carrying 3-4 guys on his back.
Trevon, not little, number Tittle, rumbling through.
That was almost 15 yards on the first carry.
That's what I said.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, but I tell you what, you get that Trevon, not so little, big man Tittle.
Easy for you to say.
Well, and he just sets up, you know, the outside game as here we go, second man through.
Missing tackles, too. Doing a good job. Another first down.
Yeah, Jacon Buchanan, you know, and that's one of the things. Let's talk about the depth. They've had so many offensive weapons, Bobby.
Yeah.
You know, we talked about the big guy, Tittle. They're establishing him. And then Buchanan. Now the next guy to watch out for is Ezekiel Salter, number 22.
They run him in 3 and 4 deep if they want.
Well, and Salter off on the left wing right now. Buchanan switches back into the 2-back set. Tamaru gives Buchanan again. Nice gain.
Pick of about 8, 7.
It looks like the big guys up front are opening up some holes, huh?
Yeah, West Aurora, none. They're solid all the way around. That's the one thing. When we look at their speed, at least I do, but we forget their defense is great too. Their front line is great. As you always mention, they got 3 huge front linemen up there that 300-pounders.
Yeah, they do have a few of them, no doubt. Little cross action roll out. Tamaroo intended for Salter, just behind him, fell incomplete.
Wide open, nice pass, just maybe a step, maybe a little bit behind him.
Yeah, Hezekiah was a little.
And it also looked like the receiver slipped, if you saw that. He kind of slipped. But he was definitely open.
I like that cross action, the counter action give to the rollout. So now Blackhawks looking at 3rd and 5 from South Elgin's 35-yard line. That's the big guy off the left side.
He's
first down and more.
Still on his feet.
And a late flag thrown in. I think they're going to be tacking 15 onto the end. Almost always against the D when it comes in late like that.
Carried again, 2 or 3 guys on his back, and he just kept plowing on through.
Trevon is not little by any stretch. 5'10", 243. That is a high school Jerome Bettis, if ever I've seen one.
Illegal helmet contact on the defense, number 56.
And you called it. That was against the defense.
First down.
It's always on the defense. It's always on the defense.
Well, and those are tough, too. When you got the guy running and you can't bring him down, 3, 4 guys on top of him, you still got to go in and make the hit.
Right, but you can't go in at the head.
Right. Oh.
That's Salter, second man through, all the way
Still
down inside the 5. Pushing, just short of the goal line.
West Aurora guys are carrying these linebackers on their back. They must have had a heck of a practice today because all they've done is carried Elgin runners on their back. Talk about second and third effort.
Well, I think he had a couple linemen hop in there and help push the pile with him. But what an impressive opening drive. First and goal from the 2-yard line.
I'm saying your big man up the middle.
Off the left guard. That's right, go off the right guard.
Close.
No, good push by the interior D-line for South Elgin.
They stopped him.
Give them credit there.
That's right. Stopped them when they had to.
Well, but see, that's the importance of the fullback with this offense. You establish him, so now you can fake to him and go second man through, or even a quarterback keep.
I would quarterback keep. It's like less than a yard, it looks like. Either way, I know they're going to hit in there with one of those guys.
Buchanan drops back into the 2-back set. And Buchanan it is, in for the score. Touchdown, Blackhawks. Bobby, they just marched. What an impressive opening drive.
70 yards they went. Boom. West Aurora on the board.
Okay, now here come the Blackhawks with what I like to call the polecat. Oftentimes they'll run it the first time to keep them honest. Nope, they're going to drop into kick formation. Tomas with the hold. High snap is down. Kick is up. And it is good.
That's a West Aurora Blackhawk touchdown. Extra point is good. 7-0 West Aurora.
Kickoff after this here on TV 17.
Summer may be over, but the Sugar Grove Family Fun Center will be open until October 31st. There's still time to enjoy the go-karts on our beginner course, as well as the slick track for the experienced drivers. Then walk over to the spectacular mini golf course for a round or two with your friends. And don't forget, the bumper boats and water wars are ready for those warm Indian summer evenings and weekends. Remember, the Fun Center is open until Halloween and is conveniently located on Route 47 and Jericho Road in Sugar Grove.
Welcome back, high school football fans. The home stands are rocking to the beat. The West Aurora band, they took the opening kickoff and marched 70 yards convincingly.
What a great play. There's a fumble on the kickoff. West Aurora had 3, 4, 5 guys down there on the ball. Elgin's lucky they kept the ball on the kickoff.
All kinds of fired up.
Now we get to see West Aurora's defense. As we always talk about their offense, we forget that their defense is really, really good too.
We'll see him get after it. I tell you what, that is one of the best bands it is the best band we have seen this year. Hands down. So now South Elgin, tough act to follow, and they muff the kick. Going to have to start from their own 12-yard line. Quick hitter, pass on the outside, complete on the sideline.
Good play, actually. Might have got the first down. That was a quick throw out. I know this. That might have been my first play. If you look at that West Aurora's front defense, I don't want to go down the middle on them.
Well, and they were coming. One of the linebackers, I'll get you a number here and say it was 36. Ian Deischer was coming hard up the middle. And that swing pass the outside, short pistol formation, high snap. Quarterback gives to the fullback, and he is swarmed under.
West Aurora all over it.
In the backfield, 43, Warren.
Tell you what, that middle is tough to run against on West Aurora.
All right, Bobby, I'm going to break down this offense for you. This old linebacker, I'm looking at it here. You got South Elgin, they're running a short pistol, meaning the quarterback is in a shotgun, but he's only 3 yards off the ball. It's back behind him. And then they're going to run read option. High snap, swing pass here to the outside, incomplete.
Yeah, missed the receiver. Bad pass, actually.
Well, it was a mirror to the opening play. Swing pack to the back, off in the flats, right, which is really just an extended sweep and a great strategy.
I was just going to say, if you watch the film on West Aurora, you're going to run down up the middle first and second down. You're wasting downs. But Elgin came out with looks like a plan to attack their weakness.
Short pistol again. 3 receivers to the left side, 1 to the far side. 3rd and 10 from their own 24. Xavier Salinas, the senior quarterback.
He kept the ball, faked this.
Nowhere to go.
It was a high snap. He got it. He faked the handoff and kept it himself. Picked up about a yard, maybe.
You know, and I got to tell you, looking at this D, one of my favorites, Bobby, is number 43, Denver Warren. All 6'3", 300 of him. He's a junior. He was starting out here as a sophomore last year. And I tell you what, I think he's legit D1 potential.
Say that again. It was 6'3", 300 pounds.
3 even.
They're punting and
3 bills. 3 clicks on the clock.
Get to see a return. West
Made the first man miss, and the second man. Flag comes in. And finally stopped, and they're going to be moving him back. Almost certainly a blocking infraction there on the return.
Yeah, he didn't want to go down. He kept the ball, and he got hit by 4 or 5 guys. And
well, as exciting as they are, certainly special teams is where you see the big plays, you see turns of momentum. But, you know, with all that, it's really, especially with the way the rules have changed over the years, the blocking, it's hard to keep it legal.
Yeah.
You have to have your head in front. You got to have above the waist. And when you got guys coming on a 40-yard sprint.
And you got to time a 10-yard ahead of time how you're going to do this, right?
Right. So, and oftentimes just a little juke by the man to avoid the block can result in infraction.
So it's West Aurora on the 25, maybe 26-yard line.
Tamaru from a shotgun. Inside give here to the near side. Buchanan again, still on his
Keeping
feet.
his feet churning. I'm going to tell you, the West Aurora, they must have had extra hard practice with keeping their feet moving.
Jacon. Really?
One of the hardest things for a young running back is to keep their feet moving.
That's sheer determination, and he's showing a lot of it.
Yeah.
Now quickly to the line of scrimmage, the Blackhawks come. Wing left, single receiver to the far left. Inside handoff, Buchanan off the far left side again. First down across the 40, but 2 flags down on the play. 1 at the original line of scrimmage,
And then the other one looked like a face mask. You kind of threw him down by the helmet.
I'm going to say I think we may have offsetting.
Offsides on West Aurora, maybe.
Now, this is something one of my sources has told me to watch for. An Achilles heel for this Blackhawk team has been a propensity for penalties.
Yeah. Yeah, that has, and I will say that, whether it's offense or defense, this was holding. And Larry called it right. We have offsetting penalties. We had a holding on West Aurora and then an unsportsmanlike on Elgin. So it's a replay of the down.
44, I was jabbering with him during pregame.
Yeah.
He didn't want to go takedowns.
No.
I offered.
Right, I
offered.
understand. I talked to him earlier.
Yeah. Okay, so second and short from the 35. Buchanan right up the middle. Breaking through, still on his feet.
Look at his feet turn. I mean, I usually talk about West Aurora and their speed, and they have it. But the second and third effort and their feet not stopping is highly visible tonight. All of them.
That's Energizer Bunny right there.
I'm telling
he keeps
you.
going and going and going.
And as you know, as a linebacker, if they keep their feet moving, they can break a tackle, and then they're off to the races.
Same formation once again. Give now to Salter off the left tackle.
Salter, your ball carrier.
Tackled right at midfield.
Pick up about 2 or 3 yards on that.
44 in on the feed from Storm.
I like the upbeat tempo. Right back to the line. Here they come.
Yeah.
Tamaru getting the signal in from the sideline. Taking their time with it, but when you do that, you freeze the defense, you keep them from substituting. Maybe part of the strategy. Tamaru swing pass to Salter, overthrown.
In and out of the fingers, could have been caught. Now we're going into 3rd down and 8.
So a big change of personnel. I see Tittle and Buchanan coming back in as the Blackhawks are looking at 3rd and 8 from midfield.
Yeah, look at this. They're not. No one's split. Looks like this is all run.
Tamaru under center. Counter give. Buchanan off the left side, hitting the backfield and thrown for a loss.
Elgin read that when they had 5 people in the backfield.
Well, I'll tell you, that play right there was all about penetration by the D-line. They got the penetration. They disrupted it from the get-go.
Yeah, give credit to Elgin on that one. You disrupt them, and not only that, they had 4 or 5 people in there.
So the Blackhawks stall at midfield and will be forced to punt. Can't make out the number of the return man there. Low snap, fielded well.
Right.
End over end punt, bounce at the 20, fielded. Hit,
kick,
knocked
good
out
stop.
of bounds.
Yeah. Nice punt, little return, nice stop. So Elgin actually stopped at midfield, so West Aurora, the first set of downs, they went all the way down. Second time, they got stopped, and here we go, Elgin taking over on their own, 25-yard line.
And give credit to the South Elgin defense there, because after that impressive 70-yard drive, South Elgin gave up 1 first down and then really shut down the Blackhawks. And notice how quiet this home crowd got, too.
Yeah.
Shotgun snap. Swing pass here to the near side. Still on his feet across the 30.
Couple nice moves.
Stepping out of bounds. That's number 17. Shaking Marshall.
Gotta like the play call by Elgin. They're staying out of that middle of West Aurora's strength.
Shaking or Shiking?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Let's just call him King.
Let's call him King Marshall.
King Marshall. Number 17, you will now be referred to as King Marshall.
He had 2 good fakes on that move, too.
Salinas, the quarterback, audibling off to the receivers there. High snap, option left, keeps up the middle. Out near the first down marker, and he's got it.
Yes, he does.
First down from Storm.
Nice play by the quarterback on that one. Kept it.
Well, and I think the key there was he made his decision very quickly. He took one step, said, boom, cut it upfield, gets first down.
And just needed that one little opening, and it was there, and he took it.
Short pistol formation once again. Salinas, swing pass to the far right, just overthrown. Intended for number 42. That's Davion Cherwin.
Again, Elgin's throwing to the side, stand out of the middle. And the benefits, you guys, when they get that pass out there, it's going to be 1 on 2 or 3, not going up the middle with everybody. So if I'm Elgin, I like the play calling, just got to complete the play.
Well, and if you look at it, yeah, with the two guys split wide, you got man-to-man coverage, and look at the 5-7 yard cushion to the far receiver. Salinas on a roll.
He's open.
Big arm down the sideline. Receiver's open and
What
caught.
a catch.
Wow, what a throw on the run.
Rolling out to his right. The long throw.
Well, resulting Storm.
Complete on about the, what does it look like, about the 13-yard line of West Aurora. That's about a 44-yard play almost.
Well, and that ball went a good 40 yards in the air. On the run, an impressive throw. He had a nice tight spiral, hit the receiver in stride. Then all of a sudden, South Elgin in the red zone.
He got behind him, and he got behind the West Aurora defense.
Motion here to the near side. They fake. He rolls out against. Linus hit and dragged down.
Salinas on the keeper. Deisher in the backfield.
That's number 36, Ian Deisher,
Coming in.
tracking him down. Not real big, just a 165-pound linebacker, but you got to love the intensity that he plays with.
And the
Now
speed.
South
He caught
Elgin quickly to the line.
and that was good speed. He got the quarterback from behind on that one.
Slot left, pistol formation.
West Aurora looks like they're telegraphing that they're coming.
Deisher once again looking like he really does want to come
Here
on the
comes
blitz.
West Aurora. They blitzed 3 of them.
Swing pass here to the near side. Got a block. Made the first man miss inside the 10.
Wow.
Good blocking
Good
by
blocking.
the receiver
Yeah, I'm just
out
going to
there.
say they had that play well played out. How'd you do it? I don't know. So here we
Taking
go.
their time here with 3rd and 4 from the 7-yard line. Salinas on a roll. Pressured from behind. Buchanan doesn't get him. He steps out of bounds.
Forced him
Made him
outside.
lose some yardage there.
Yeah. And the coverage. The West Aurora Blackhawks were all over the receivers. He had nowhere to throw it.
How about Buchanan coming on that corner blitz?
Buchanan, we keep saying that name all night. Running, defense, offense.
Feel the need for speed, not just on the offensive side of the ball. Chased him out of bounds.
And like you said, backed him up 5 yards.
And it looks like South Elgin's going to go for it.
We got 4th and 7. They're going to think about it.
Good time for their first time out. We'll take one as well and be back in a moment here on TV 17.
Did you know? Lori Children, the local Children's Miracle Network Hospital. 64 children and their children.
For more than 30 years, locally owned Kierhofer Sports has been the primary supplier of sports equipment for schools, teams, clubs, and organizations throughout northern Illinois. Both team and retail customers can browse around Kierhofer Sports' 5,000 square foot store on Aurora's west side to choose among dozens of selections of popular team and sporting apparel. There's always a wide selection of pro sports jerseys and hats, high school sweatshirts, shoes for any athletic event, and just about any sporting equipment you need, including a new rewards program. Kierhofer Sports has the items you need for gifts, the big game, or to root for your favorite team. For more information, check us out on Facebook.
Welcome back to TV 17, your home for high school football. Just under 2.5 minutes left to play here in the first quarter. South Elgin goes for a field goal, and it is good. That's about a 32-yarder. He made it look good.
Yes.
And knocked her down.
So with 2 minutes and 23 seconds left in the first quarter, Elgin gets on the board, and it's 7-3 West Aurora.
Time is infinite. Why is there never enough of it? A John Deere One Family tractor with Quick Park lets you attach and go. iMatch Quick Hitch makes implement hookups a snap and gives you more time for what you love. So it takes less work to do more work. Auto Connect drive over mower deck, done. They're not making any more land, but there's plenty of time if you know where to look. That's how we run, and nothing runs like a Deere.
With 2:23 left to play here in the first quarter at West Aurora High School, the Blackhawks lead 7-3. Buchanan fields the low kickoff, runs it out across the 30-yard line. Once again, they went with kind of a squib kick there, Bobby, to really nullify any return.
They're taking away the speed game, right?
Well, it appeared that South Elgin was going to go for it on 4th down from the 15-yard line. Used their first time out, thought about it, brought out the kicker, and he nailed a 32-yarder. We've got a 7-3 game, and we got a game on our hands here,
Yeah,
Bobby.
that might have been a 42-yarder. Did you see that? Kick was clean.
The big man, Tittle, rumbles for 9.
Helmet comes off, and he keeps on rumbling.
When that happens, you have to leave the field, which is a good rule.
How many helmets did you knock off back in the day?
Oh, I knocked off
Larry played middle linebacker.
More than you can count. But my helmet always stayed on.
One tough cookie, guys. I wish I could have played with Larry.
Second man through, Salter picks up the first down.
Well, we got second effort everywhere.
It's coming back. There's a blocking infraction. I see a penalty in the backfield there.
It's coming back, but I still like the second and third effort of these runners. West Aurora, they're showing that.
They're
Don't
running
bring
hard.
me down.
Yeah, and actually, it's I never knocked the helmet off at we actually had a cornerback who was bigger than me. To me, it was just a deep linebacker on the defense.
Oh.
You know, given the spot of the flag, I thought for sure it was going to be a hold. That's a big penalty.
Momentum back to West Aurora.
And the band comes back to life.
You know, they come back and score in 2 minutes. It kind of takes away all the momentum for that three-point field goal. And
Right.
West Aurora can score in seconds, ladies and gentlemen, seconds.
Well, it's kind of like a couple boxers just trading blows. Tittle off the right side. Boy, that's money right there.
Right there, too.
That is money right there.
Your 44 brought him down. 44 is a stud, too.
Yeah, Vince Clenete, 6'1", 205-pound linebacker.
He's been in on at least half the tackles today for South
Pretty
Elgin.
active. But I tell you what, I love the Blackhawks running behind number 65 on the right side, Dylan Wisenhunt.
They went the other way.
Buchanan off the left side, out near the first down marker. Will bring up 3rd and short.
South Elgin's playing head-to-head with them. Slowing West Aurora's running game down there to a couple of yards of carry. I mean, don't get me wrong, most teams would love to get 7 yards and 2 downs, but West Aurora's used to getting almost a first down every their play.
Third and 4 from the 33-yard line.
We got 30 seconds left. West Aurora's got to be thinking here. I won't be surprised if they throw the ball here. Take a chance, throw one deep.
Tittle off the right tackle again. No, that's Salter.
Got hit twice again and kept going.
Well, what I really like, I mean, not only did he keep going after the hit, he cut it back up the middle. Found the crease, ran to daylight.
Yes, he did.
To quote the Bible.
Yeah.
And picked up the first
and
down.
That first hit was behind the line of scrimmage.
And now we'll conclude the first quarter of play. We got a good one on our hands here tonight, folks. West Aurora 7, South Elgin 3, back with the second quarter after this here on TV 17.
If you've ever broken down on the road before, you know how frustrating that can be, especially if you're out in an unfamiliar area. At Westside Truck Center, we're here to help. If you can't get your truck to us, we can help get it here for you. From standard maintenance to heavy repair service, we can handle just about any job. With 2 locations to serve you, you're never far from high-quality repair. Our Marengo Service Center is located on Route 20 Grand Highway near I-90, and our Elburn Service Center is located on Main Street just east of Route 47. We also sell what we work on. If you're in need of parts, talk to our parts department. We sell both new and used truck parts. If you're looking for a new truck, we have a large inventory of trucks to choose from. We sell vans, box trucks, flatbeds, cab chassis for custom bodies, both single axle and tandem axle tractors, and many more. Give us a call at either location, stop by, or check us out online. Westside Truck Center, your transportation experts.
Here to start the second quarter, the West Aurora Blackhawks have first and 10 from their own 23. Buchanan again working and weaving off the left side all the way down to the 15-yard line. This Blackhawk ground game really impressive here tonight.
Bring up 2nd and 2 for the Blackhawks.
Another change of personnel. Big man Tittle, the lone setback. Now Salter shifts back to join him, and that's Tittle off the left side, bouncing and rolling and driving. I think he got the first down.
He's a tough one. You would have had some fun with that, huh, Larry? What did you play at middle linebacker? What was your weight in high school?
185.
185. Wow, 235 pounder coming
at you.
You got
240 something coming at you. It's just a different world. Salter working the right side all the way down inside the 5.
Playing a heck of a game he is, isn't he?
He sure is.
Play over results in a first and goal. Blackhawks.
Tamaru keep? No, he gave to the big man.
Looks like he's in. I can't tell. Can you? Touchdown, West Aurora.
Touchdown, Blackhawks.
Well, that didn't take long, Larry.
Trevon is not little by any stretch of the imagination. The big man Tittle. Touchdown.
I like the West Aurora crowd getting into it, huh? I don't know where to sing, dance, or do my job up here, Larry. I don't know what I'm going to do.
You could do all three at the same time because you're right. Bobby Dunn Darby. Then the point after is good.
Oh.
He's singing and dancing as the Blackhawks take a 14-3 lead.
20 years, Peg's on Main Street in Maple Park has provided quality professional hair care for the entire family. Peg and her staff keep up on the latest fashion trends for adults and children. She also carries a wide variety of hair care products for your convenience. And when they're finished pampering your hair, you can walk over and browse around the fantastic on-site gift shop. Stop in anytime at Peg's on Main in downtown Maple Park or give them a call at 815-827-3051.
Here comes the kickoff.
Boy, that was a good kick.
Fielded at the 5, bringing it up the right hash. Nice return out to about the 25-yard line.
Nice kick and a nice return.
So we gave the analogy earlier of the boxers trading punches. So what are we looking for here from South Elgin, Bobby?
Well, this is their chance to wake up and get something because they got a little bit of momentum. They just gave up a second touchdown in the game. So what we're going to see, I think, is if they connect on a couple of those passes that were dropped.
Or the other side of that is you see this Blackhawk defense really get at it as Denver Warren and friends hunker down in that 3-4-D. Quarterback keep off the left side. He's got the corner, made another man miss into the secondary and out near midfield.
And he kept going. He almost got tagged down there. He got an extra 10, 15 yards. Great run.
Boy, he's got some scoots there. He kicked it into high gear like that.
Yeah.
Real quick acceleration by Salinas, the quarterback.
Yep, quarterback keeper.
And back to the boxer analogy, South Elgin, man, trading punches. From their own 48.
Stopped them up the middle.
19.
Good play on defense, West Aurora. That might have been a gain of one, if anything, maybe nothing.
Travis Tranchitella on the carry.
So far what we know about Elgin South is the quarterback can run, he can throw. So he's got his two things going for him. So if the quarterback keeps the game under control.
And here's another thing you know about South Elgin. They got a guy named Tranchitella. What a great name for a football player that is.
Tranchitella's coming at you.
Swing pass here to the near side, complete and across midfield.
Close to a first down, but not quite. Looks like about a yard short.
That was Patrick Norrell.
Bring up third and short for the Storm.
One of my kids played with the Tranchitella years ago. That sounds just a little Italian, doesn't it?
Yeah, a little bit. Also sounds like, of course, we're by Halloween. It's kind of scary.
Tranchitella.
Tranchitella.
I love it. Third and short.
I'm calling a quarterback sneak on this one.
Short pistol. Quarterback keeps. Not a sneak.
Boy, it's close. He still might not get it.
I think he got it, actually.
And bring up fourth down.
Boy, it's close. If it's fourth down, it's fourth and inches, huh?
I'm surprised they're not measuring, quite honestly. And when he marked it off his right foot, I thought that was going to give it to him.
Well,
but
if I'm West Aurora, I'm crowding that middle because I think it's going to be same play.
Well, and I don't understand the short pistol formation here. I just don't. High snap, keeps, runs off guard. Okay, I guess it works, but I don't know. I just feel like, you know what, if you're going to run a quarterback sneak, line him up under center, but we haven't seen him take a direct snap yet.
I'm just going to say he's going off tackle on these, and we know how fast he is. If he gets past that first tackle, he could be off to the races. But right now, West Aurora's doing their job. They're playing good defense. Elgin's doing what they got to do. They moved the ball since they got it. They can't afford to not score on this drive.
High snap, flare pass to the far side, complete. Picks up another 7.
Yeah.
Norrell again.
They complete those a few times. You're shortening the field. West Aurora's got, 8 guys over here and only 2 or 3 over there.
Now, I tell you what. Here's what this old linebacker would be. I've seen that swing pass enough. I'd be cheating up, and I'd be cheating up, and just watch. One of those just might get picked.
That's right. Or tipped at least, which you're about. I like that. They're gonna. He hasn't really thrown downfield, I don't think.
No, they're all swing pass, really extended sweeps, good strategy.
Which also tells you these South Elgin guys can run too. They just want to get the ball in their hands and let them make a difference.
Now here's a straight drop. Now flush from the pocket on the run. Long pass again into the end zone. Falling incomplete. But I tell you what, Salinas really does well throwing on the run, doesn't he?
He was being chased. He rolled out. And he still threw it. How many? That was about 30, 40-yard throw.
He reminds me of a little bit of Mitchell Trubisky to where he looks better on the run.
Yeah. He might be faster than Mitchell Trubisky. He's got that quick step. That's how come he did those quarterback.
But, you know, and again, we just keep talking about how the game keeps changing, and that's a good example of that there. Quarterbacks now, you don't drop back and sit in the pocket. You got to be able to throw on the run. Or keep it and go up the middle like he does again.
Just missed the first down by a yard, it looks like.
Looks like it's going to be 4th and a short 2.
Hey, they're letting West Aurora know we're coming up the middle, we're coming up the side, we're coming everywhere.
Uh-oh, the big guy,
West
Denver
Aurora.
Warren, coming off.
This is West Aurora's defensive music. Letting them know you're on our side of the reservation right now.
The res. Salinas on a roll again, here to the right side, slings it out, in and out of the receiver's hands, falling incomplete. That was King Marshall.
That should have been caught, though. That was another good throw on the run.
So, turnover on down, score one for the D. 6:40 left to play here in the first half. Let's see if this Blackhawk offense can put together another drive.
Yeah. I'm not sure, but I think I saw Elizabeth Warren out on the field with her feathers. No, I'm sorry, that was my fault, wasn't her. She heard the Indian music and wanted to dance. Now they won't, but I wish they'd throw on first down. What's it? Right now? West Aurora, because you know they're going to run it.
Tamaru
Look at
fakes,
that play.
drops back, Buchanan wide open. Inside the 30. What a play action pass.
I hate to brag, ladies and gentlemen. I called that play. Beautiful pass. And Buchanan, is he not all over the field already?
Well, and you're exactly right. You know, with the effectiveness this running game has had, the play action pass allowed Buchanan time to get open. Tamaru laid it out there perfectly.
So now the linebackers got to stay home, and now here comes the running game. Watch how funny this works. Well, they're lined up to maybe pass again.
Look for not so little big Trevin Tittle. Here he comes. Still on his feet.
Boy, he's got a quick first step, too, don't he? He like boom, boom.
Punishing defenders. And that's what you call running downhill right there.
It's like the bowling ball. You made the back in the day when what's his name did that for Notre Dame and then went on to Pittsburgh.
Jerome Bettis, the bus. Running downhill.
Okay, we're split to the left here.
Salter drops back, joins Tittle. Tittle again off the left side.
Boy, he meets him. He gets off as much hurt as the linebacker does. You watching him play, you got to tell yourself that's a tough kid.
Well, and the beauty of that is you gotta honor him, and then that sets up Salter.
Wow!
In for the score.
Oh, West Aurora.
Exactly what we're saying right there. You key on Tittle, and then Buchanan and Salter, thunder and lightning, touchdown.
West Aurora, listen to this.
Well, and you got Tittle, just a battering ram, and you got to commit to it, which opens up the halfback, second man through, and he's so lightning fast. Kick is up, and it is good. West Aurora 21, South Elgin 3. Back after this here on TV 17.
Your independent Allstate agent in Sugar Grove is David Weiss. David works for you to find the best rates on your home insurance, as well as your auto insurance. He's always looking for ways to help you save money. And so is his friendly, courteous staff. His office is conveniently located on Route 47 and Cross Street in Sugar Grove. Call them anytime at 630-466-7835.
Welcome back, high school football fans. West Aurora Blackhawks have jumped out, extending their lead to 21-3. South Elgin returning the ensuing kick out to the 30-yard line. King Marshall on the kickoff return.
King Marshall's been all over the field, too.
And that drive took just over a minute. So it was 6:40 when they took over, and they scored with a minute and 20 seconds. They'd go a good 60 yards, much of that on the Buchanan pass reception. And then Tittle with some big carries, and ultimately Salter pounds it in, showing the diversity of this Blackhawk offensive attack.
$150. Don't forget that time for the Powerball, your Mega Millions. Get to West Aurora.
South Elgin from their own 32-yard line. Quarterback keep off the right side, out across the 40-yard line.
Caught by number 19, Van Fleet. Again, the weather's cold, but the pot is hot. $250 currently.
Yeah, so did you play the lotto? This is what I didn't play. There's millions of dollars dancing around. I didn't even play one.
Somebody's got lotto.
Huh?
Might as well be you.
I know, but I didn't play.
Me either. Second and short. First man gets the first down. Stopped by Denver Warren.
Looks like he got the first down, though, but nice hit. Yeah, we're all hoping Terry Weedo, the owner of TV 17, will win the lotto so we could have a little time off. Maybe treat us to a steak dinner or something with his billions.
Salinas keeps it right back up the middle, nowhere to go.
Boy, come flying through there, though, was 35. 30 yards.
Well, if you hadn't heard, I think we're talking about taking the TV-17 jet down to the Bahamas for New Year's.
Wow.
Oh, you didn't get the invitation?
No, I didn't. I was just, matter of fact, I was modeling my Speedos in the mirror the other day.
Scary.
Thinking of what if.
Yeah, well, evidently you're on a need-to-know basis.
Yeah, I don't know if that's good or bad. I'll have to ask some of my fans out there.
Yeah, well, maybe, yeah, it goes back to that birthday dance video.
I know, it was unbelievable. And the fact that TV 17 wanted to sign me to a one-year contract to dance just for them, and I couldn't do it. I had too many things outside of here.
Terry was telling me he's planning New Year's with Ted Turner, so he's going to get the jet and go down to the Bahamas.
That'd be nice.
It will. We'll send you pictures.
Oh.
Maybe post them on Facebook. Penalty. South Elgin's moving backwards.
Moving backwards here.
Now, back to football in all seriousness here. How key could it be for this Blackhawk defense to get a stop and one more shot for another score before half?
Yeah, I think that would put the nail in the coffin because I haven't really seen Elgin throw the ball. They threw the ball downfield twice, and one of them was good. So they'd have to throw the ball to get back in it. But West Aurora's defense looks set. But they're split out 3 wide.
Straight drop, pressure, steps up, nowhere to go. That's our guy, Denver Warren. Come get some.
Man.
Yeah.
So for all you West Aurora fans, that's a reminder of Randy Melvin, 43 Warren, playing like Randy Melvin used to play, who, by the way, is coaching professional football up in Canada right now.
Third and really long. Salinas rolls to the right. Finally throws it out of bounds.
Smart play. High school kid. Throw it out.
So the Blackhawk defense takes a stand, forcing a punt.
But he is a threat when he rolls out. So here we go. This will be interesting. I'm sure they're going to, if West Aurora catches the ball in the air and it's not a squib kick, watch out. Number 7's back to get the punt.
Number 7 is Zachary Jacobson. Well, I believe we saw him return a punt for a touchdown earlier this season.
Yeah.
And one of many weapons. You're exactly right, Bobby.
Wow, great punt.
He's going to field it on the bounce at the 30.
All right, that was a great punt.
To about the 37. Good discipline by the blocker to hold off because the gunner had gotten past him.
Yeah.
So it would have been a flag. So just under 2.5 minutes left to play. The Blackhawks have all 3 of their timeouts, so certainly plenty of time to put together one more drive.
Yeah, if you're Elgin, you're thinking we got to do something here. We got to stop them. It was brilliant. West Aurora came out and threw on first down last time because if you're Elgin, you got to be so run happy you can't help it. Just wonder who's going to get the ball.
Tamaru taking his time. Looks like he just signaled to the receiver here on the near side. And that is exactly what he did.
What a
complete Moshe Rogers.
What a catch.
We saw it. That tap of the helmet was signaling Moshe go long.
They got him one-on-one, and the guy, did you see him go up for the ball? He had that ball up high.
It's what we now have come to know as a back shoulder throw, and the more athletic receiver went up and won the battle for the ball.
Yeah, he had that ball snagged in the air before.
Salter off the right side, cuts it back all the way down to the 20-yard line.
They are running, man. I love to watch their feet churn.
Well, and Tamaru, nice job after he hands the ball off. He even continued with a fake pass.
Just takes hold one guy from getting involved.
So what he's doing there, he's setting up. One of these days he's going to fake it to Salter and then throw it. Just watch. You heard it here first. Just like that. Rogers made the first man miss. Oh, he hung on the shoestring tackle.
Good tackle. Yeah, good Elgin South. The credit. That was a good open field tackle.
Exactly the play I was talking about. They went right back to it, maybe too quickly. But they're going to keep running that action. Inside a minute and a half, clock is ticking from the 17-yard line. Buchanan joins Tittle. That's Tittle off the right tackle. Rumbling down about the 12, moving near the first down marker.
Boy, it's fun to watch. He just goes like a big old tugboat. Boom.
Mace. And a great time to use their first timeout. We'll take one as well and be back after this.
The Power Pressure Cooker XL, the revolutionary kitchen miracle with one-touch technology that infuses flavor into your food while cooking up to 70% faster. The Power Pressure Cooker XL is sweeping the nation with over 1 million sold. Imagine a perfect pot roast, once pressurized in just 25 minutes, or a pot full of mouth-watering meatballs in 15 minutes, or delicious lasagna oozing with cheese in 20 minutes. Order now and get $100 in free groceries that you can redeem at your local favorite grocery store. That's right, $100 to spend on your favorite grocery items. Incredible! Order right now, and we'll add this Copper Chef all-around square pan free. A Power Pressure Cooker XL, available in 6, 8, and 10-quart capacity. Unlimited access to our online recipe library. $100 in free groceries, plus the Copper Chef all-around square pan. Starting at just 3 easy payments of $33.33. Bring the Power Pressure Cooker XL into your home right now.
Well, we'll see what call they decided to go with after the timeout. 3rd and short from the South Elgin 17. Salter joining Tittle off the right tackle, second man through. They scored on that play before.
Boy, they met him right at the line of scrimmage, but he still carried a couple guys back.
picks up the first down, so the clock stops temporarily. Blackhawks going to hustle to the line.
First down.
Tamaru again, Salter off the right tackle, still on his feet.
Touchdown.
And in for a score.
Touchdown, West Aurora.
Touchdown, Blackhawks.
Touchdown, Blackhawks.
Well, they ran the same play twice in a row, and that's old school football. We're going to keep running it till you stop it.
They got the first down and came right back with it. But you got to like these West Aurora runners. Just their feet aren't stopping.
Well, and give credit to the big guys up front. And again, I'll tell you, that right tackle, Dylan Wisenant, really opening up holes consistently, as is the whole offensive line all night long. Point after is good. Blackhawks 28, South Elgin 3.
Well, there's cell phones, jewelry, TVs, and baby clothes, computers, arcade games, MP3s, and stereos, backpacks, jackets, toys, and fresh produce, eye exams, appliances, rugs, and cowboy boots, good food, drink, shades, and pet accessories, fragrances, massages, hats, music, DVDs, custom shirts, beds, purses, and socks galore, dresses, blankets, dollar items, and so much more. Find anything from anywhere, from the common to the rare. There's good times to share at 7 Mile Fair. Opens at 9 until 5. Located in Caledonia, right off the I. Find anything from anywhere, from the common to the rare. There's good times to share at 7 Mile Fair. Opens at 9 until 5. Located in Caledonia, right off the I. Where weekends mean bargains, 7 Mile Fair.
Welcome back to Ken Zimmerman Field here in West Aurora, Illinois. The home team, Blackhawks, out to a 28-3 lead. Just under a minute to play.
There he got
ensuing kickoff all the way across midfield. Still on his feet.
Wow.
Working away back to the right hash.
Look at those moves.
Dragged down inside the 10. The King Marshall. One heck of a return.
That was a zigzag with 2 Z's. That was beautiful. That might have been one of the best returns without being a touchdown I think I've seen.
Give credit to the kickoff team staying after him, pursuing him. Now, I tell you what, South Elgin, that just breathes new life back into them.
Well, they got to score here, though. That just kills whatever they just did.
And that's where I was going with that. 32 seconds and 2 timeouts. First and goal from the 7-yard line. Reverse hit in the backfield. Buchanan.
West Aurora.
My, oh, my. He makes as many big plays defensively as offensively.
Wow, they stuffed that right out.
Welcome back to Ken Zimmerman Field. South Elgin with a big kickoff return, knocking on the door. Pass attempt deep in the end zone, just
almost
out the backside. Yes, great effort.
A great catch, yes. He went up and over the West Aurora defender. The West Aurora defender still knocked it out. It's a great play by both the receiver and defender. And a good throw again.
So King Marshall, he probably fielded that kick, about the 15, 20-yard line. Took it all the way down to about the 10.
Yeah, he got it at the 10. Yeah, he
so a good 80-yard return.
Yeah, with about 120 yards of running.
Salinas on the run, pressured from behind. Dumps it off to Tranchitella. Uh-oh, Denver Warren's going to be flagged for a late hit or roughing the quarterback. Well, when they throw a flag at the defender's feet and he's on top of the quarterback, it's not good. And that's what happened there.
Well, that's going to give South Elgin some more momentum.
Well, it'll give them half the distance to the goal. Now, there's only 10 seconds left to play. They still have 1 timeout.
And you got to like Salinas' chances, because I think he's going to roll out, either throw it or run it.
So after the penalty, South Elgin has 3rd and goal from the 5. 10 seconds left to play here in the first half. Salinas from the shotgun. Big pressure from Buchanan once again, and that's going to be intentional grounding.
Not necessarily. He's out of the pocket.
There was nobody even close. This is high school. This is high school rules.
Well, we'll see.
We are not in the no fun league.
We'll see. I thought it was a smart play. Maybe not.
I'm going to tell you that's going to be intentional grounding.
I don't see a flag anywhere. No. He's out of the pocket.
Oof. On the defense, ref did not have his...
Wonder what that call was.
What?
Did he hit the quarterback?
That's a terrible call.
I don't even know what it was. The only thing it could have been is only one guy in the quarterback.
It wasn't late hit, was not roughing.
Oh, I wonder if we're grabbing the helmet, throwing him down.
Yeah, you never know.
Well, we got 4 seconds left.
So, replaying 3rd down. They move it to the 2, half the distance. Salinas pitches it. Reverse. What a terrible call. They pass it.
Touchdown.
Wow.
Back to Salinas. Back to the quarterback.
And there's the flag because you had, well, it's going to be. I just
wait and see on that one.
Yeah, in the middle of it, I say it's a terrible call, and he calls it. They throw it for a touchdown, but to me, not wise. Now, I think they had ineligible linemen downfield. Late flag could have been celebration.
What's funny on the very first runaround, they could have kept it. Where'd they go?
No, it was ineligible downfield. Why you would run a double reverse pass when you've got 3rd and goal in the 2?
Because you're playing West Aurora and their defense up the middle, you ain't going to give up 3 yards.
Well, and it worked, but he had an ineligible man downfield.
Looked like the first roll around would have worked, and then they reversed it. It looked bad, then it looked good and bad. I got to say one thing, I'm being entertained from the kickoff return by Elgin South and now by that last play.
Are they going to kick a field goal here?
What was it, a double reverse with a pass?
Double reverse pass.
You don't even see that. So now, what do we look for? A triple reverse on this one, Larry? What do you call?
I would look for Salinas to roll out.
Keep it or throw it?
No, he's going to roll out.
With the option to throw it.
Straight drop to the end zone. Stop pattern.
That might be pass.
Ball's incomplete.
Nope. Good hit. No interference.
28-3 at half. It'll be interesting. Bringing you the second half after this. Here on TV7.
Get ready for the fall hunting season by stopping in at JR Shooting Sports.
Stay warm when you're out on the hunt by choosing from a wide assortment of hunting apparel. JR also has a huge selection of guns for the hunt, as well as sports optics. And don't forget to stock up on ammunition because JR Shooting Sports is your fall hunting headquarters.
We're located on Oakhurst Drive in Aurora. And visit us on the web and on Facebook.
Welcome back to Ken Zimmerman Field, the hometown West Aurora Blackhawks lead the visiting South Elgin Storm 28-3.
42 on the return.
Kickoff brought back to the 30. Well, Bobby, what a wild and woolly end to that first half there. You know, West Aurora went up 28-3. 50 seconds to go, and then King Marshall with that incredible kickoff return.
Almost, it was an 87-yard kickoff return. They stopped him at the 3, and then give West Aurora credit. They held him at the 3-yard line.
Well, in spite of multiple penalties, questionable play calling, double reverse pass.
I got to tell you, it was pretty. It's something different.
Salinas comes out throwing. You know, I'm impressed with this Salinas as a quarterback. He's quick. He's got a really good arm.
Yeah. And he's got a quick first step on a run. Reminds me of Joe Thorgerson when he played quarterback back at West Aurora. He has that first step quickness.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and he'd roll out and throw. That was his power. Either throw or keep it, kind of like an option. He was eventually moved to running back, but He was fun to watch as a quarterback.
Looks like Deisher just broke the line of scrimmage there.
And I was just getting ready to say we haven't had hardly any penalties. West Aurora, if they had to have a downfall, it was a lot of penalties.
On the defense, number 36, 5-yard penalty results in the first down.
Yeah, Ian getting a little over anxious there. He's been coming on the blitz hard, but Salinas gave him a bit of a hard count, and he just broke the neutral zone.
I think they're going to send him because, they're set up to run again, or excuse me, to pass again, and somebody wants to get in there.
High snap. Salinas keeps. Buchanan again. And he's made plays on both sides of the ball, but more defensively.
Unbelievable.
Boy, I tell you what, he comes so hard on that corner blitz.
He got in there, and man.
Loss of about 5.
And he got Salinas from behind. You got to remember, Salinas is fast. That was a great play by Buchanan.
Yeah, he's fast, and Buchanan's faster.
Yes.
Here he comes again. Overthrown, nearly intercepted. DeVarius Cheeks on the coverage.
Well, you got to give South Elgin credit. They're down 28-3. They got to get back in the game. Passing is the only way they're going to do it.
Any relation to Maurice Cheeks?
Oh, wow.
Former 76er?
Yeah, the Philadelphia Maurice Cheeks, yeah.
You never know. Cheeks. That's just, there's so many opportunities for nicknames that you probably just go with Cheeks.
Yeah.
Salinas, high snap, and dragged down behind.
35.
Anthony Hunt this time.
Yeah.
Well, you got to like your linebackers at 35 and 36. They're both coming hard.
And they're loving this, knowing that Elgin's got to throw.
And they got the band back together. I tell you what, they really gives you a college atmosphere.
Now, I know you played middle linebacker, but how many times did you get the blitz when you knew the pass was coming? Was there some times you got to get in there?
It was more run blitzes than anything.
I like those shots right at the quarterback when he's got, he's going to throw. That's an Elgin bounce, but West Aurora picks up the ball.
Across the 40, still on his feet, across midfield.
Moving those feet, West Aurora. Broke 2 tackles by just keep moving their feet.
Zachary Jacobson with a great effort on the return. Injured South Elgin player finally gets to his feet, helped off to the sideline, but there's a marker down at the 40-yard line.
Oh. Personal foul. Let's say you off on the kicking team, number 36, 15 yards.
Oh. So Deisher laid out the South Elgin player who ended up limping way back. I didn't see the hit. I just saw the injured player and the flag.
And if I had said a big difference from the last few games, West Aurora runners have always been good in speed, but they are moving their feet and breaking tackles like I've never seen. That makes every one of them dangerous. They keep those feet moving, and you never know.
Well, it's been a really balanced attack, too, because as soon as they key on Tittle, they give the ball to Salter and then Buchanan.
That's right.
And now Tamaru back to pass. Post pattern wide open. Complete across the 30. Down inside the 20. Still on his feet.
Did he get it? I hope so.
And he's in for the score. Moshe Rogers.
That was a beautiful play.
What an incredible run after catch. Tackled right at the goal line, but fell in 75 yards. Touchdown, Blackhawks. Logan Mont, good for the 5th time. Blackhawks 35, Storm 3.
Summer may be over, but the Sugar Grove Family Fun Center will be open until October 31st. There's still time to enjoy the go-karts on our beginner course, as well as the slick track for the experienced drivers. Then walk over to the spectacular mini golf course for a round or two with your friends. And don't forget, the bumper boats and water wars are ready for those warm Indian summer evenings and weekends. Remember, the Fun Center is open until Halloween and is conveniently located on Route 47 and Jericho Road in Sugar Grove.
We're rocking here in West Aurora as the Blackhawks extend their lead to a 35-3 score. Moshe Rogers, one play. Will Tamarou drop back, play action pass. Hit Rogers on the post pattern, stayed on his feet, wound his way through the secondary. Great display of determination and balance, tackled as he just crossed the goal line. Could be a backbreaker. So now you got to think this Blackhawks D is going to pin their ears back and get after it, Bobby.
Yeah, no one in South Elgin's got to throw, too.
Option pitch, fumbled and covered for a loss.
Well, I'll give Elgin credit. There's no stopping their game. West Aurora is stopping them, but they're coming out and they're trying to do the plays the best they can. But West Aurora's got so much momentum right now.
Well, and we talked about how well balanced that ground game was with, the three horsemen of Tittle, Buchanan, and Salter, which set up the play action pass perfectly.
Yes, it did.
Salinas pressured, scrambling, running for his life. To the sideline. Wow. He got his feet down inbounds. I thought for sure. That was
a great catch.
I thought for sure that was going to be out of bounds.
That was a heck of a catch. Then a throw, being chased again.
South Elgin 36-yard line.
Well, with all this room on the right side, or left side, I'm looking to run left, roll out left, and you're going to throw it or run it.
Well, 3rd and 9 from the 36, short pistol.
He threw it right away. Good catch, and West Aurora defense swarmed. He broke one tackle.
That was the king. Complete, but well short of the first down. Now 4th and 3. What a tough spot to be in. You would think conventional wisdom is to punt, but trailing by 32, they're going to go for it. But if they don't convert,
there's that quick call again to try to pull
trying to draw them off.
They're still going to go for it. I can feel it. They're going to throw it that quick. Oh, look at that.
Option left, just gets the pitch off. Tackled for a big loss. Buchanan
look at
again.
That. They're all in there.
And another 7-8 Blackhawk defenders. My, oh my. And now, see, that's where I was going with that, Bobby.
Yeah.
So now you just gave the Blackhawks their offense is in high gear, and you gave them the ball at your own 35.
But you also got to score. You got to score. You can't sit on the ball when you're down by 28 points.
Yeah, but discretion's better part of valor. I mean, give your defense a chance. Field position. Wow, that's tough. Tamarou taking his time. That's the big guy. No, that's Salter off the right side. Well, they've run that play a number of times.
Salter's been running like a big guy. How big is Salter? Man, he's been holding his ground tonight.
Nah, he's skinny. He's 170.
That's what I mean. He's playing well over 200.
Yeah, you're right. You're right in that regard. Yeah, he does run hard. I tell you what, and it's just a really simple, easy play. Inside handoff, off tackle right. Okay, so now you got 2nd and 9, and you're going to see.
I feel your big man.
Yeah, that's right. I can feel a 32 coming at you.
Yep, there he comes. Look at
Off
the quick
left
steps.
side. Bam.
He has got quick steps for a big man.
Gentlemen, my apologies for all the third quarter action on the field. I forgot to tell you. We had a winner chicken dinner. Make confetti of those raffle tickets.
So the Tittle run will bring up 3rd and 4.
I got to tell you, Tittle runs like we might see him in a big school in college pretty soon. He runs with the big boys, like you said. Reminds you of the old bowling ball. Hayward.
Well, class of 2020, that means he's a junior.
Wow.
We got him and Denver Warren coming
There he
back
goes
next
again.
year.
Look at that. He's constantly carrying tackles.
Well, results in a Blackhawks.
Another first down.
Well, looking at this, not getting ahead of ourselves, but Tamaru, Tittle, and Warren are all juniors.
Wow.
Well, and this Blackhawk team went undefeated last year and then lost a very controversial game to the eventual state champ in the playoffs, which tells me this program is for real.
Working, it sure is.
When you've got depth and you've got the number of weapons that they do,
you got to think back in the last 5 years, they come up 3-4 deep with fast runners.
well, speed is one thing, but you got to have the guys opening up the holes for them.
Yep.
And really, you know, the play calling has been very good. They're spreading the ball around.
They built the linemen up, offense and defense, so they got a formative line to run behind and play behind.
Really doing it right in all aspects. That's Tittle again. Touchdown! Touchdown, Blackhawks!
Blackhawks touchdown!
It's a 39-point lead for the home team. 42-3 kickoff after this here on TV 17.
A long weekend is just an excuse to get a long way from boring. With models up to 62 horsepower or room for 4. Go rugged. Go big. Go Gator.
Hi, I'm Dave Gieske from Buck Brothers in Hampshire. We have 3 other locations to serve you: Harvard, Wakanda, and Libertyville.
Look at the return all the way back across midfield. While the home crowd is still rocking. Well, the Storm has been shocked. They came in 6-2. We were expecting a pretty tightly contested game, which we really had through most of the first half. But now here in the second half, West Aurora's had everything going their way.
Nice pass by
Salinas.
And we hadn't said much about the weather. It looked like it was going to be kind of a rainy, cold night, and it went away and turned out to be a perfect football night. Perfect.
turn out to be a good, crisp, cool October night, like you say. Now, South Elgin, you know what? They're not giving up. They certainly came back fire with a great kickoff return and a nice completion there. Salinas on the roll. Incomplete.
It's a little bit short, but he still has that get up and go when he rolls out.
You got to appreciate the competitive spirit, not giving up.
When we go down and let's look at the playoff talk there, Larry. You know, West Aurora is going to get a home field advantage here, assuming the wind hangs on. South Elgin's going to go to the playoffs, and they're going to probably run into a powerhouse the first game. Upstate, unfortunately, the conference was very weak, and both these teams had some runaway scores. But West Aurora is definitely showing they're a dominant team here.
Deischer just a little bit early there, coming on the blitz once again. He's been blitzing all night.
So do they have a bye week, or the playoffs start right away next week?
No,
you know how that works?
Playoffs will start right away. There's no buys. I mean, it's practically become the NHL. If you're over 500, you're into the playoffs. But so no, there's no buys, but you would expect West Aurora with a favorable pairing.
Yeah.
And certainly if not a 1 seed, they'll be a 2 seed at the worst, I would think, with only 1 loss.
Boy, West Aurora sent everyone but the kitchen sink, and now South Elgin's feeling the hurt. They just want this game over with. I got to be honest with you. West Aurora is just coming strong everywhere.
Yeah, they're still throwing the ball and doing what they can.
No, I know. They are. It's one of those things where if you're a player, you know you got to play hard. You got to finish the game, but it's just West Aurora, everything is going their way right now. That pass should have been caught. In and out of the hands of the receiver. That one was unbelievable if that was caught. That had to hit the ground, didn't it? Yeah.
Looked like it skipped, and yes, that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Blackhawks take over, 1st and 10.
So the Blackhawks take over.
42-3.
One more score would put that clock in run mode.
And South Elgin probably going, yeah, please, get this over with.
Well, and I see Tamaru and Salter still in, so they still got their starters in.
Look at this.
You would
They're
think
lined
that
up to throw this ball.
Probably the last series they'll see tonight.
I don't see them throwing, but they're lined up to throw.
Salter off tackle right. Oh, he was one step from gone.
Good game for Salter.
You saw what I saw, right?
Yeah, he was one step.
That's been their money play.
Yeah, he stepped out of that one tackle. There was a tackle that he got out of him. Boom, he was just almost to the races.
I look for the same play the other way.
If they won't,
it's going to be inside hand up.
These two guys are going to go one-on-one with these two, but they won't do it.
I promise you, same play the other way. Inside hand off tackle left.
Yep.
Did I call that?
Yes, you did.
Thank you.
Was it no gain, though? See, when I call them, they get a gain of yardage. When you call,
Terry's just smiling because I nailed it. That's what linebackers do. They know where it's going.
Right.
And we get there first.
Right. As West Aurora, they're not letting up. Look at this. They're going to throw it. Told you.
Tamaru puts it in the air down the left sideline. Rogers in late flag. Boy, I don't think that was interference.
I missed it too. I didn't think it was either. They both.
He's calling offensive interference.
Oh, he is?
Yes, he is. Just watch.
I can see that because he did push off. That part I saw.
Yeah, he was fighting back for the ball. I don't know if it's actually. I don't think that's a good call. Wow.
So it is against West Aurora on a great effort. Yeah.
I didn't think it was defensive pass interference.
It's
and I
more
thought
like reaching back for the short thrown ball.
Yeah, he was trying to fight back through the defender for the ball. To me, not a good call. So now the Blackhawks are looking at 2nd and 20 from their own 20. Tamaru, deep drop, intended for Buchanan, completed, almost complete.
Wow, good play.
Oh, that's tough. It was a little behind him, so he had to stop, but I think Buchanan would tell you, I think even he would say he should have had that.
Yeah, but the defender knocked it out too at the end, so even if he still could have got, the defender got a hand in there. They got to, I guess they're just going to practice their throwing, because look at this line. Look at this. Everybody's out.
3 receiver set. Low snap. Tamaru taking his time.
Well, defense was all over him and the ball. A nice throw.
You know, I realize they got themselves into a tough spot there with that offensive pass interference penalty, but you're up by 39, and he just threw 3 deep balls.
Like I said, they're getting some practice in.
I guess.
They haven't thrown the ball all night, hardly, and they got to have to do that come next week.
So what do you think the guys on the other sideline, how they feel about that?
Scout team. They should feel
I think they're,
I'm from West Aurora, I can say that.
No, I know. I think guys on the other sideline would get a little ticked off.
Well, they will be, as you can tell.
Yeah, rightfully so. Punt team is on. Return man just this side of the 50. Low punt will bounce and not
West
be
Aurora
returned.
bounce. You see a lot of those lately. I like those punts where they're not high. They're more of a line drive and bounce.
You do see more of the rugby-style punts. I don't think that's how that was designed. It just happened to turn out that way.
Yeah. I know one thing, when you're the receiver, those take crazy bounces, you know. It's like you think it's coming, it hits a weird side.
Well, football is an odd shape, and it does take crazy bounces for sure. So the Storm takes over on their own 43.
We're still in the third quarter with 3 minutes and 25 seconds, and it's going to be all West Aurora mash. They're going to be coming in on every play now.
Ran right into Denver Warren there.
Here comes the receivers. We're going to see a long pass here. He's got no one helping him. We got one in the backfield. 2 missed. Nice. Could be a clip.
On the run.
No flag.
Just across the line of scrimmage.
Then West Aurora got in, but he ran off to the side, but they were coming in. Actually, good block by the running back for Elgin. He's at his best when he rolls out to the right there and throws, and we're about to see that. I'll bet you right now. Fake to the running back. Nope, just throw it. First down, looks like.
Nice completion there. Kalen Garau on the reception. Picking up the first down, as you mentioned.
They're moving the markers. It's 42-3. We're at 2 minutes in the third quarter.
Straight drop by Salinas. Now he's flushed. Boy, if that isn't grounding, yeah, I don't know what is. No. I hope that's not a roughing the quarterback flag. That's grounding if ever I've seen it. There was nobody
So if he's out
in
of
a
the
20-yard
pocket,
radius.
But if he's out of the pocket, you can throw it anywhere you want. He was way out of the pocket. He was 20 yards back.
Wow, but he between the tackles still. That's a good call.
You got it.
Yeah. So, yeah, he was 20 yards deep, but he was not outside of the tackle box. And there was nobody within 20 yards of that pass.
Yep.
And that's a loss of down and spot foul, moving them way back.
And just keeps feeding into West Aurora's defense. They want to hit. They're going to get their chances again.
Now they got to get to the 35, and they're at their own 34.
Well, they got the receivers, and he can throw. So
what do you call on 2nd and 31? I'd go with the screen pass. That's what as much pressure as the Blackhawk defense is putting on. Just in and out of the receiver's hands there on the far sideline.
That guy's caught a couple good ones for Elgin South.
Official timeout for injury.
Often forget about the people behind the snowplows who are out clearing the way for us in the worst winter conditions. Westside Truck stands behind these workers to repair and keep their trucks on the road no matter how high the snow piles up this winter. Hodges Westside Truck Center is the place to go if you need a work truck for your business. Hodges offers a wide variety of trucks to meet your needs, and we have 2 locations to serve you in Marengo and in Elburn, and that's where you can browse around and find the right truck for you. We also service what we sell. We have an excellent parts and customer service department, and we also have a complete workshop to make the repairs you need to keep your truck on the road. Our Elburn facility is located on Main Street, just east of Route 47, and in Marengo, you can find Westside Truck Center on Route 20 Grant Highway near I-90.
Back to action we go. 3rd and 31 from their own 34-yard line. Salinas, crossing pattern, complete. The King is tackled at the 40.
King is kind of fun to watch, even, you know. He had 2 spin outs and almost got out of 2 tackles.
Yeah, and he had the most electric kickoff return, not for touchdown, we've seen in a long time.
Without it, for not being a touchdown, best I've ever seen.
And I think it's partly because we started calling him the King.
Well, did you see how he ran a Z pattern? He was running all over the field. Ran 130 yards to get 75.
Discretion being the better part of valor, South Elgin choosing to punt. Barely got that one away. Fielded at the 20. Tackled at the 22.
Good open field tackle by South Elgin.
I tell you what, Blackhawks almost blocked that one.
And it looked like they had 2 or 3 coming in there. It wasn't just one.
There's a whole lot of pressure coming in. See, I think it was kind of peculiar with the consecutive long pass plays that West Aurora ran. I would think they may get a little more conservative, especially with all the success they'd had running the ball. I get your point that maybe they were just looking to practice.
Yeah. Because I don't know who they're going to play next week, but getting the playoffs, all the games are tough coming out of this conference.
That's the big guy, Trevon.
There's a couple of people wondering why they still got the good starters in, because you don't want to get them hurt going into next week. And West Aurora's got a heckload of backups.
Well, yeah, we saw that the 2nd, 3rd week that they kept bringing them in, and it was just like reloading the gun.
Yeah.
More fresh legs. So, yeah, I thought that was going to be the last offensive series for the starters, but they're back out here as the 3rd quarter.
It might be the 3rd quarter, and then the last quarter they let them in, because they always bring in the other guys. That's one thing West Aurora does do.
Buchanan appears to
down.
pick
He's
up
tough. He was stopped and picked up 3 yards on his own.
So they're going to reset the sticks. And they're going to wind the clock. And now we'll conclude 3/4 of play. 39-point lead for the good guys, 42-3. Back after this here on TV 17.
20 years, Pegs on Main Street in Maple Park has provided quality professional hair care for the entire family. Peg and her staff keep up on the latest fashion trends for adults and children. She also carries a wide variety of hair care products for your convenience. And when they're finished pampering your hair, you can walk over and browse around the fantastic on-site gift shop. Stop in anytime at Pegs on Main in downtown Maple Park or give them a call at 815-827-3051.
Here to start the 4th quarter, West Aurora Blackhawks have 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line. That's Salter off tackle left, out to the 40-yard line. And the big guys up front keep opening up room to run for the likes of Tittle, Salter, and Buchanan, while giving quarterback Will Tamarou time to throw. An impressive display in every facet of the game so far here tonight. Tamarou with time, looking right, complete. That's Rogers. Picks up the first down. Moshe. Oh, forgive me, not Moshe. Aaron Jankowski with the reception. Looks like we got some substitutes coming in. Buchanan on the counter, give, second man through, into the secondary, picks up first down, still on his feet. What a run.
West Aurora, I'm telling you tonight, unless it's South Elgin's tackling, I don't know what to tell you. West Aurora runners are keeping their feet. Being a running back, I swear they went over that in practice this week. There's no way it stands out so much tonight.
Not just this week. I bet you they all season long. But yeah, you know, and that run there in many ways symbolizes what they've done all night.
He picked up 15 yards by keeping his feet on his own there.
Well, it's,
your buddy Buchanan's done everything tonight.
He really has. He's made some really big plays defensively as well.
Correct.
That's the big guy up the middle. You're not stopping that. You're just not.
Nope, I'm waiting to see him at Notre Dame or somewhere. I see him in a big school.
Boy, I hope not. You know who my favorite college team is?
I don't like Notre Dame. I just said that, yeah.
My favorite, you know who my favorite college team? Whoever's playing Notre Dame.
Oh, yeah, I don't like Notre Dame either. I just said that because they be on TV every week.
Yeah.
That's their biggest
And Jim Gus still, we're still friends in spite of that. Salter off the right tackle.
And a flag. That might be a face mask. Unintentional face mask, but. I got to go with Michigan and Jim Harbaugh. He won me over. So I like Michigan.
It's the khakis, huh?
No, it's just I guess watching him play with the Bears and the way he was. And what's your buddy's name that's coaching? Went to Minnesota from.
That's PJ Fleck.
Yeah.
Row the boat,
just
baby.
To watch him, yeah.
Row
I got a root
the
for
boat.
him.
You know, there was a great series on this last summer, being PJ Fleck. Great series they did. And as good of a coach he is, he's a better man.
Good man, yes he is. So I tend to, root a little bit there for Minnesota too.
Play action pass. Now that's Rogers going up and almost making an incredible catch. I thought he had it momentarily.
Perfect play by the quarterback. Did you see how he completed his fakes? That was perfect play action.
Yeah, Tamaru did an excellent job, as you say. Took his time, faked two handoffs to fake the counter very well, sold the run, just overthrew the receiver. 3rd and 12. Set it up a screen. That's Buchanan. Made the first two guys miss. Off the right side, down the sideline. Still on his feet inside the 10. Touchdown. Touchdown, Blackhawks.
Man, Buchanan's the man.
Ja'Cod Buchanan from 39 yards out. Wow. A perfectly executed screen. And how many guys did he make miss? Oh, my.
Who left that kid on the track?
Put the points on the board, guys. 48. For the first time tonight, the point after is no good, but the lead extends to 45. Blackhawks 48, Storm 3.
Your independent Allstate agent in Sugar Grove is David Weiss. David works for you to find the best rates on your home insurance, as well as your auto insurance. He's always looking for ways to help you save money. And so is his friendly, courteous staff. His office is conveniently located on Route 47 and Cross Street in Sugar Grove. Call him anytime at 630-466-7835.
It's party time here in West Aurora. Ja'Cod Buchanan took a screen pass about the 40-yard line and made at least 3 or 4 defenders miss. Weaved his way through and in for the score, extending the Blackhawk lead to 45 points. Scores 48-3. The clock will be running from here on out. And an impressive showing once again by this West Aurora Blackhawk football team. Salinas pitches to the tailback, working the left side, nowhere to go. Good job staying home out there. Cameron Van Vliet, hold and contain. Now the Storm's just playing for pride, looking to get one more score in before the clock winds down. Fake the same play, rolling out and pass incomplete here to the near side.
Johnson pass incomplete.
Well, this could be a reminiscent of what their first playoff game is going to be like. You know, they're going to draw someone like this.
Well, potentially. You never know, especially in 8A.
Right.
You've got teams that get 3-4 losses from really tough conferences.
That are good,
So the records can be deceiving. Now look at this. I bet you that was Tranchitella fighting through across midfield. And it was. What a tough run. Gotta appreciate and respect the fact that he's not giving up.
Nice pass.
Boy, all of a sudden, it looks like South Elgin kind of woke up. I think now you're going to see real quickly here, this is a battle of wills. Does the West Aurora defense have a stronger will to keep them out of the end zone? Because they have not scored all night. All they had was a field goal in their opening possession. Or South Elgin can impose their will.
I call it interception here. West Aurora is going to take the ball. You're going to see a takeaway here. Oh, he ran up the middle. Here they come. Caused them to throw quick.
Well, they ran that play a couple times before, and I think the Blackhawk D kind of snuffed it out. And you're right, they're trying to put some pressure on them. Now they're going to be looking at 3rd and 4. As the clock continues to run. So there is a sense of urgency here by this Storm offense. The line is just swarmed under, nowhere to go.
39.
Jared Gutierrez all over him as soon as he got the snap.
Yeah. I mean, West Aurora's just coming. What are you going to do, you know? They know that Elgin's got to try to score, so. And the scary thing's not bad, but they could score, and that kind of kills what West Aurora did tonight. You know, they held them, like you said, down to 3 points, and then here at the end, you can get sloppy and give up a touchdown.
He jumped off sides, so that's going to give him 4th and short now.
Quarterback's been good at that. He's called West Aurora off 3 times on that count.
I think the operator forgot that it was a running clock.
Boy, stopped it.
Yeah, it's going to make 4th and 1 now from the Blackhawk 33. You know, I'm noticing there's a new quarterback in there, number 12, Jacob Johnson. For South Elgin, number 12 in place of number 2.
I wonder if he's hurt or just
getting some reps in for the younger guy. Gotta like that. Hopefully Salinas didn't get hurt.
Right.
Fakes the pitch into the air. Post pattern. Oh, that's a bad call. That is such a bad call.
So I threw his hip at him. I did see it.
No, that was not interference. He ran into the defender. He ran into the defender. And it wasn't a catchable ball. It's not a high school rule, but
no,
that's a bad call.
It might be a bad call. That's our big guy. He roughed the quarterback. I missed that watching the pass.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's take this moment to recognize our phenomenal change crew on the far side of the field. As always, doing a great job. We've got Mr. Mike Slough, Bill John Reeves, Mark Weigel, and Paul.
Come on, West Aurora.
Pass to the end zone, intended for the King. He holds on, and that's a touchdown.
Storm Marshall.
King. You know, we talked about him as an exciting player, Bobby.
Yeah, he's all over the place, too.
Very athletic catch there.
So 2 minutes and 22 seconds left. South Elgin scores. They're going for the extra point.
High snap, spot is down, and the kick is good. So the South Elgin Storm finally punched it in. King Marshall with an acrobatic catch, hanging on, onside kick. Covered by the Blackhawks. And with this running clock, there's going to be about one snap from a victory formation. Now, Bobby, I got to tell you, we saw South Elgin coming in 6-2. We expected a closer game than what we saw.
Yeah, we sure did.
But credit to this Blackhawk team. We talked about the balance and the explosiveness on the offensive side of the ball. And defensively, they just really got after it.
Yeah, for West Aurora, if they had an MVP, it had to be Buchanan. Buchanan was making tackles. He was running the ball, caught a pass. He did a little bit of everything.
All that screen pass, run for touchdown.
You called the screen pass right around there. And he broke that. He's all right. This is it.
So there's your final. West Aurora Blackhawks 48, South Elgin Storm 10. Now TV 17.
We've talked about doing a nighttime show. I think we're going to set that up this year.
It's more relaxed than any kind of fishing you'll do. You know, you get out there and usually there's a little bit of breeze, keeps the mosquitoes down. And you catch a lot of fish. You don't catch just crappie though. I mean, everything when you get the light going.
So summertime can really be a blast.
Oh, it's fun.
There we go. There's a decent fish, Joe. Decent fish. Oh, yeah.
Need the net. He spit the minnow out. Did you see that?
Yes, I did. That's all right, Joe. I'll get him.
Go ahead. You do what you
2.5 pounds easy, but I'll just hoist him in. That is another nice, big, chunky crappie. Good fish, good eater. You know, folks, another big benefit using these porcupines, especially if you're taking some youngsters fishing, is if you're fishing brush piles, you tend to get hung a lot. With these, it slides right off that PVC. Ooh, Joe's got another. Oh, that's
get the net on
fish. That's a nicer fish. And he is lively.
Yeah. As we were saying.
And if you're not hung, you can catch fish like that. Good fish, Joe.
Got him?
That is a nice fish.
I got one too.
Mine's got to be bigger.
Mine's bigger.
Oh, yeah.
God, mine
I wasn't taking a chance waiting on you.
Mine got off right at the top of the water.
Another nice fish.
Don't do too.
You think I was going to get that net for you?
No.
It's a good thing. Another nice fish, folks. Tell you what, Joe, now one thing this morning, especially when we were using the Roadrunner jigs, they wanted that on the fall, a lot of movement. It has changed as it's got warmer.
Well, the sun's got, it's what, 11 or 12 o'clock, the sun's right over us, and the light's changed, and it slows them down. They're not pulling any water until 1 o'clock today. And you just have to, it's the same as, you know, like people fishing a finesse worm bass fishing. You go downsize. Do that at night a lot too.
You know, a buddy of mine, I'm sure you know him, Chap Martin in Kansas, when he fishes standing timber in the summer, he calls them the lazy crappie technique. And that's what he does, basically letting it set. And that's what this bite has turned into this afternoon. Joe, you ever shoot docks here in the summer?
I haven't much. I've watched you do it. I want to learn how to do it. But
that's not very fun. There we go.
Got him?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, look at that. You may want to grab the old net for me there, Joe.
That's a good fish.
That's a nice fish if you help me. Oh, yeah.
Good one.
Porcupine crappie, and that is a fine one at that, folks.